What is up, guys? My name is Harry and welcome back to the channel. Today is a brand new video for 25 Days of Harry. If you saw the title, then you'll know that this is the top 40 favorite country songs. We're continuing from yesterday's video of the music-related videos. Favorite country songs. I've done this the past few years for 25 Days of Harry. Keeping up the tradition. Unfortunately, the pop and rap songs are gone because I don't think I listened to nearly enough pop and nearly enough rap this year to make any significant changes to the list, so those videos have been dropped. And the top 10 favorite favorite Christmas songs has been dropped because, again, I really didn't listen to any Christmas music during summer, fall, or this past spring. So, yeah, we're gonna get right underway with the countdown. I had to do this list a little bit differently, by the way. I had to split it up into 4 sectors. So I have songs 40 through 30, I believe. In one section, songs 40 through 31, I'm pretty sure. Songs 30 through 21, and then 20 through 10, actually, I think is how it went. And then 9 through 1. So I had to create 4 different texts on OBS for this to work properly. I'm not editing this in post. This is literally all supposed to be one take because that's how I've done videos that aren't extremely scripted. And this video is not scripted aside from the songs that I have on the list. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 40. We're starting off with George Jones, White Lightning. Don't worry, guys. I've not gone to the most known George Jones song, and George Jones hasn't fallen off to the 40th favorite country artist, because this is before it technically used to be favorite country artist as well. I'm doing something completely different this year. I am allowing multiple songs from one artist, because if I only allowed one song per artist, it would make this list extremely difficult. This and the rock list, this is tomorrow's video. It would make these videos incredibly difficult, so I thought, hey, let me make it easy on myself. Let me allow multiple songs from multiple artists from on this list. And covers are allowed if they were released commercially, which I think some of these are. Yeah, there's at least 1 or 2 covers for sure on this list that I know of. So we're doing it like that, and expect a lot of Oasis on tomorrow's list, and expect a good amount of George Jones on this list. White Lightning starts the list out. Song I remember as a kid, very fun, very upbeat. Not much I can really say about the song. I'm gonna say, like I said in yesterday's video for the discussing NHL soundtracks, go check them out. Go check out the playlist. I'm gonna have very likely gonna have a playlist in the description, and go listen to all of these songs. It's probably gonna take less than like an hour because a lot of country songs are like 2 minutes. So yeah, number 39 is Hank Williams Sr. and Hank Williams Jr. There's a Tear in My Beer. This is just a really fun, really good remake of the Hank Williams song. Technically, it's a remake because it uses the original vocals from the original song, and Hank Jr. also sings on it. Kind of modernizes it for the 90s, and it works in my opinion. I think the song is really good, especially this version. I like it because of how much more they added to it. They added drums. I believe they added bass, because I'm pretty sure the original was just guitar and vocals. They added bass to this one. I think this is a more complete, more filled out version. And I think what Hank Jr. really did with I believe he did this with a couple other Hank Sr. songs. I really like what he does and adds to them and makes them more complete as opposed to just guitar and vocals. So yeah, this is probably my favorite version of the song. I really enjoy it. Number 38, Sammy Kershaw, Real Old Fashioned Broken Heart. This is one originally by the Bama Band, Hank Williams Jr.'s band, so technically he appears 2 in a row if we're going off of association. Then Real Old Fashioned Broken Heart, again, Sammy Kershaw. Lyrics are really solid in this one. I prefer this version because I think it's more, not more complete, but I think Sammy Kershaw's vocals work much better with this type of song. Gives it that bit more of emotion than there is in the original that I think really works here. I think the drums in the original are a little bit too, not aggressive, but a little bit too there for what it should be for this kind of slow song. And I think this version, they work really well with the mix of guitars, the very kind of twangy guitars. I like the way they work in this version. I'm going to give very small reasonings for why I like these songs, because again, I want you guys to go listen to them. I want you guys to go listen and enjoy these songs and think, why did Harry like this song, or Harry likes this about the song, you know? Yeah, number 37, David Ball, I've Got My Baby on My Mind. This is a song that is just very nice to listen to. It's one I really, really like the guitars and the drums and the way they work. The opening of the song, I think, might be my favorite part, the opening 5 seconds, just because it always makes me smile. It's like, ah, yes, it's this song coming on. Because whenever I have my iTunes on random, I always listen to my iTunes on random most of the time, so... so whenever the song comes on, I'm like, hey, there you go, and I'll let the first like minute of the song play through. It's great. David Ball's vocals are really really solid on this one. I like the way he sings on this song. Um, it's just a fun song, and this is one I'd probably want to cover in the future. So if in the next year you see I've Got My Baby on My Mind covered on this channel, then you can come back to this video and be like, hey, Harry did it. Here it is. Actually, I'd probably do it. Number 36, Toby Keith, Honky Tonk You. This is a song I remember listening to a lot as a kid. I really like it. I love the guitars on this song. I think this is one of the first songs that really got me wanting to play guitar, ironically enough, because I love the way it sounded. And Toby Keith's vocals, I believe this is the only Toby Keith song I have on the list. Kind of surprisingly, because I used to really, really enjoy Toby Keith as a kid. But this is one song that I think is just really, really good. It tells a pretty good story. Again, love the guitars. I really, really like the way the drums sound. I think this song kind of also got me into wanting to play the drums, because I just really liked how they sounded on this song. It's really, really solid. I'd put the extended version on this song actually as well, on a version of this song instead of the radio edit, I guess you could say, because there's an extended version. If you just go on YouTube after this list. Actually, I'll probably put the extended version on the playlist. I like it because it features more of the guitar that you don't get with the radio edit, because I think the radio edit's about 3 minutes. I think they extend the extended version to about 4 minutes, so there's an additional minute roughly of guitars, so very happy about that. Number 35, Randy Travis, Forever and Ever, Amen. Just a great song. Randy Travis's vocals, of course, makes any song that he's on really solid. It's just a really really solid song, and it's just a feel good song. If you wanna, if you're for whatever, then just listen to this song and you'll probably feel better, because it's a really damn good song. I particularly really enjoy this one. Number 34, Alan Jackson, Chasing That Neon Rainbow. Another really good song. Another song where the vocals arguably make the song, in my opinion. I think a lot of the instruments are kind of lackluster, considering what you could more than likely expect from a song that's kind of an underdog, roughly an underdog story in this song. I think Alan Jackson's vocals are great in this one. Works pretty well. I really like the fiddles you get in this one. Yeah, pretty sure this is the one I'm remembering that is the fiddles. Yeah. Again, there's not much I can say about these songs. Check out the playlist, guys. Check out the playlist, because I'm not going to say, oh, I really like when it goes like this, you know. Like, I can't play most of these instruments. I can play the drums, and I can play the guitar very loosely. I just haven't learned any of these songs. So don't expect me to all of a sudden pull out my guitar and just start riffing away on this list or tomorrow's list. I mean, maybe tomorrow's list, but I doubt it. Number 33, George Jones, Don't Stop the Music. This is just a really nice song to listen to. George Jones going very high on this song with his vocals. Very surprised when the first time I heard the song. The first time I reheard the song, because I forgot what the song was for a couple years. Yeah, this is a pretty good song. I really enjoy it. I like the fiddles on this one as well. I think the fiddles work really, really well with George Jones' vocals, especially on this song, and just go listen to it. Don't expect the Rihanna song, because you're not going to get that. Number 32, Darius Rucker, Wagon Wheel, another fun song, really, really good one. Not much to say about this one. Darius Rucker has pretty solid vocals. Like the way the guitar sounds on this one. It sounds very 2013-esque, which if you listen to a lot of songs that feature real guitar in 2013, you guys will probably know what I'm talking about, because a lot of them sound very, very similar. I like the drums. I think the drums, when they comes in at a good time. When they relax, they're at a very good point when they need to. Just a really solid song. Number 31, Josh Turner, Your Man. This is one that I listened to a lot as a kid. This is one that I loved listening to. Josh Turner, arguably some of the best vocals in country music, period. Arguably, you could say. I'm just now realizing there is one song that I did not put on this list, and I'm kicking myself because I'm just realizing I didn't. So This is already outdated. You guys are probably wondering what song it is. Maybe I'll put it on the playlist. Maybe. But Josh Turner, your man, this is a really solid song. Again, his vocals are great when he goes low. It almost sends chills down your spine because of how really good it sounds. Guitars, I think, come in. I think the guitars are kind of underrated. The steel guitar, I think, is definitely underrated in this song. I think that the steel guitar is arguably what completes the song, in my opinion. I mean, it does complete the song because the last instrument heard in the song. but like, I think if you take the steel out, I don't think the song is as popular as it is. Personally, I don't think it is as popular because I love that steel guitar in there. The steel guitar, the vocals, the guitars overall. I think this is a really damn good song. So please check it out. Oh, let's go. There we go. Editing genius. Let's go. I get it right under. Number 30, Stompin' Tom Connor's The Hockey Song. It's a hockey song. It's a country song. And it's just a really fun, damn good song. Unfortunately, can't relate to the Montreal Canadiens this year, unfortunately, because we're not winning jack shit. Now watch, I'm going to post this video and we're on a 4-game winning streak somehow, which in that case, hell yeah. But if we're not, hell yeah, because I was right in this video. So either way, I'm right. Either way, I'm happy, I should say. But yeah, Stompin' Tom Connor's really cool, really good song. I enjoy it. I listen to this a lot on Saturdays before Habs games. When there is a Habs game on Saturday, I listen to this a lot. Really great song. It sucks they haven't used this for Hockey Night in Canada, which I'm really surprised they haven't. I mean, I understand country music isn't as popular as it used to be, but still, like, it's the hockey song. It's literally called The Hockey Song. You should probably use it for Hockey Night in Canada. It's just a really fun song to listen to. Check it out. Again, playlist in the description. If you're a hockey fan, I think you should listen to this song at least once. Number 29, George Strait, Amarillo by Morning. Fun fact, when I first wanted to start singing, probably about 2014 or so, 2014, 2015, this is the first song I wanted to learn, was Amarillo by Morning. Because it's a pretty good song. It's a pretty good song. The only George Strait, I believe, that appears on the countdown. I'll be honest, I think George Strait's kind of overrated. I don't find a lot of his songs to be great, and I don't think he's the king of country music in the slightest. I would probably go to a different George. Which one? George Cannon, obviously. What other Georges there in country music besides Strait and Cannon? But but George Strait, Amarillo by Morning. Fiddles, great in this song. Vocals are really solid by George Strait. I'd argue his best vocals. Again, I'm pretty sure this is the only George Strait that shows up on the list. Just a pretty solid song. And by the way, I actually like this because I just realized you guys could go look at the countdown and skip this video. I just realized that. But if anyone who's just exclusively watching the video, you guys gotta watch at least portions of it to get the full countdown, because you're gonna skip to the end and you're gonna see 9 through 1. You're gonna think, where's the rest of the countdown? And if you didn't watch the beginning of the video, you're gonna be very confused. Number 28, Hank Williams Jr. with Family Tradition. This is just a really kick-ass song in my opinion. A little bit of an FU to the country music industry at the time with how they were treating Hank Jr. And it's just a really good song. It's really goddamn good. One of the songs I've wanted to learn, haven't learned it yet because holy shit, those high parts are not good for me. They're not good to me. But great vocals. Really love the guitars on here. The steel guitar, paying tribute to Hank Sr. Really good touch in there. Really like that. The drums when they come in are pretty good. I think everything just blends really well to like kick together for this song. It's just one that I really enjoy. Whenever it comes on my iTunes, I very rarely skip it. Number 27 is Alan Jackson, www.memory. This is a very cheesy song now that I listen to it, but it's one that I love. I listened to it a lot as a kid, and I remember trying to go to www.memory.com, which I'm very surprised they never registered. I'm very surprised the label Alan Jackson was signed to never registered www.memory.com, because they could have marketed that really well. Hire me if you want to make an internet-based song. I will think of all the obvious things that you probably didn't. But it's just a fun song. It's cheesy. The lyrics are really bad, but I enjoy it. It's one song that I think the guitar probably makes it. I really like the twanginess of it on this one. It's a good song. I particularly enjoy it. Number 26, George Jones. He Stopped Loving Her Today. Probably the most known and recognized George Jones song. I like it. It's not my favorite George Jones, not by a long shot, because there's no way number 26 would be the king of country music's best song. But yeah, 26, He Stopped Loving Her Today. The lyrics, great. The vocals are really solid, stitched together through like 18 different takes, effortlessly, seemingly. It sounds effortlessly edited. Yeah, it's just a really solid song. I like how it starts off slow and very builds up to the chorus. I really like when songs do that. So, yeah. Number 25, Brooks and Dunn, Neon Moon. I'm going to try and rush this just a little bit. Brooks and Dunn, Neon Moon. Great song. I particularly enjoy it. It's one that I think the vocals are really solid. Drums, I think the drums might be my favorite part on this song. Just really solid. Number 24, Mel McDaniel, not Mel McDonald. Mel McDonald's. Feel good, real good, feel good song. Short, sweet, 2-minute song. Really fast paced, love it. Great song. Check it out, please, in the future. Number 23 is Joe Nichols, She Only Smokes When She Drinks. Spoiler, one of 2 Joe Nichols songs to appear here. Really solid song. Really like the guitars on this one. Joe Nichols' vocals aren't at its best, in my opinion, but I do think they actually do work pretty well with the song that is presented. Another one of those songs where it somewhat starts slow and builds up a little bit, not massively, but it does build a little bit, so that also does help. And big shout out to my uncle, the one that I saw Unfriended with, because he was the first one that recommended the song to me, and I'm very happy I checked it out. Number 22, the Statler Brothers, Bed of Roses, one of the first songs that I covered on this channel, if you guys saw that video a year ago, actually, because I uploaded during 25 Days of Harry last year, so go check out my cover of the Statler Brothers, Bed of Roses with my dad. Great song, great story told in the lyrics. The vocals are incredible. It's the Statler Brothers. Of course, they're going to have great vocals. Nothing else I can say besides just listen to this song, then listen to my cover, because that video hopefully can hit 1,000 views. That's kind of my goal by the end of 2025, is to have that video hit 1,000 total views. Number 21, Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard. This is going to be a bit of a strange one, but it's all going to pot. This is a very fun, very, very, very fun song. There you go. A very, very fun song. It's just one of those songs that especially recently, the past 2 months when I first heard it, I'm like, yeah, I like this song. And I'll just have it on loop occasionally. And it's just one of those fun songs that you don't take seriously, but, it's fun. It has a little bit of a message in there, don't fucking regulate pot because it doesn't kill you. You don't get addicted to it, all that. It's just a fun song that, it's just really fun to listen to, so it's all going to pot. Listen to it. Number 20 is Conway Twitty, I See the Want To in Your Eyes. Surprisingly, the only Conway that actually makes the list, very, very surprisingly. Both to me and probably to some people who really, really like Conway Twitty. Great song. I really love Conway's vocals on this one. Really, really solid. One song that I do want to cover in the future. I'm giving away all my future cover plans. This is the plan with this video. Get you guys hyped up for future covers. That's the purpose of these next 2 videos. Well, this video, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to cover any rock songs in the future, because my vocals, if you hear my voice, you know I'm not fit for rock songs. But Conway Twitty, I See the Want To in Your Eyes. Really great song. Another one that kind of builds up a little bit, but not too much, but it does have a little bit of a build up in there. So, yeah. Number 19, again, editing master once again. Number 19, George Jones, Honky Tonk song. Another fun song. You don't really take it too seriously. George Jones kind of parodies himself in this one. His infamous lawnmower incident, if you guys don't know about it. Look it up. It's one of those songs where the artist is able to take the piss out of himself, and George Jones does it great here. It's a very fun song, very nice to listen to. Great vocals, in my opinion. Really, just a really, really fun song. Check it out. Number 18 is Dwight Yoakam, She Wore Red Dresses. I actually listened to this for the first time in maybe a year recently. I was just like, holy shit, this is a really good song, and great story told, great vocals by Dwight Yoakam. I love Dwight Yoakam's vocals. Really kind of small song when you listen to the sound, because it's just pretty much a bass drum or bass, I forget which one it is, and guitar. That's pretty much all it is. And accordion for a small little solo. It's really, really solid. Really love this song. Great song. Number 17, Merle Haggard, I Think He'll Just Stay Here and Drink. Another one that I really, really like to cover. Really love this song. Badass, in my opinion. I really, really like Merle's vocals on this one. The George Jones cover is pretty good, but I went with the original Merle cover just because it's Merle Haggard. It's the drums on this one are great. I can never replicate it, though, just because of how, not complicated they are, but I'm not used to that style of drumming. The guitars are great in this one. The small little solos they give are pretty fun. So, great song. It's Merle Haggard. Go check it out. Number 16, Travis Tritt, Lord Have Mercy on the Working Man. I don't know why I put a G there because I'm pretty sure it's working, not working. Great song. It's a song about the working man. Travis Tritt, very ironically, not the working man. But if this song came out with someone like me, it makes sense. But Travis Tritt, multimillionaire at the time, I'm pretty sure, not so much. But I mean, hey, I understand I respect the message that he's trying to send, you know? Fuck big corporations. Fuck capitalism. Actually, no, I love capitalism. Give me money. No, but I love capitalism, but fuck big corporations. Fuck the big corporations. I'll be right back, boys. I'm going to rest my throat for a second, and I will be right back with the rest of the countdown. Alright, we're back. So, it turns out I got called down because I got Wendy's. So let's go, boys. I'm not going to eat it on stream. I'm on video. I'm not turning this into a mukbang. Don't worry, but I had to mention it because I had to pause for about 5 minutes. So, yeah. Number 15 is Hank Williams Sr., Jr., and the Third with Honky Tonk Blues, another song like There's a Tear in My Beer, where it changes up the song and kind of modernizes it, completes it, in my opinion. Honky Tonk Blues, damn good song. I love the way Hank Sr.'s vocals sound with the full drums and the guitars and the bass. It makes him sound pretty damn badass. It's also the mic quality that he used at the time, I think, really adds to that as well. And then Hank the Third sounds like Hank Sr. just with a modern at the time mic. It's honestly uncanny how much they sound alike. And then Junior is just Hank Jr. and he's pretty damn badass. So pretty good song. Please go check it out. Number 14, Buck Owens Made in Japan, a song that I used to listen to a lot as a kid. It's in Jackass the movie. It's in some other movie, I'm pretty sure. I've seen a movie with this song in there, and I marked out when I heard it as well. But, nice song. I like the guitars on there. Don Rich does a great job, as usual, with the guitars. Buck's vocals are pretty solid. Just a really good song. I really like the story it tells. It's a pretty good song. Number 13 is the second Joe Nichols song, Size Matters, Someday. Really, really, really good song. I really like the guitars on this one. Joe Nichols' vocals, I think, are probably pretty good. Or not probably, are pretty good on this one. Maybe his best vocals, in my opinion, maybe. I haven't listened to every Joe Nichols song ever, but I've listened to a fair bit. I really like the song. It's got good lyrics. Pretty fun song. I particularly enjoy this one, so please check it out. Number 12 is The Highwaymen with Highwayman. Damn good song. Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, and Chris Christopherson. Pretty badass quartet of guys. That's not the word for four, but screw it, we're going with it. A quadriplegic of men. It's just a really, really good song. I love the stories that it tells. It kind of tells four different stories of four highwaymen. Really, really good song. Everything about it completes the song, in my opinion. I think nothing is necessarily unnecessary about this song. I love the live version. If you guys can find the live version from Las Vegas, where they have more kind of riffing, I guess you could say. More riffing, or not more riffing, more electric guitar. That version is, in my opinion, the best version of this song. Please check it out. Again, playlist in the description. Number 11, Ricky Skaggs, Highway 40 Blues. Steel guitar is beautiful in this song. Love the steel in this song. The drums are pretty good. The vocals are great. I enjoy the song very, very much. I don't have much to say aside from just go listen to it. Again, boys, I'm going to keep saying that. Go check it out with the playlist in the description. Please. Number 10 is the Derailers, Lost and Found. Another song that I believe I covered on the channel. I'm pretty sure I did. Um, really, really fun song. I've listened to it a lot over the past 8 or so months since I first discovered it. And I've listened to it a lot. I've gotten a little bit sick of it recently, so I haven't listened to it as much. But it's a really, really good song. Love the story it tells. The Derailers are a really, really solid band. The vocals are great. I love the drums, the guitar, the bass. I love the kind of, not bassy sound of the guitar, but I love the honky tonk kind of sound of the guitar that you get in this one. I really, really enjoy it. So, the Derailers, Lost and Found. Pretty good song. Oh, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Number 9, we've got Gene Watson, Memories to Burn. One of 2 Gene Watson songs to appear on this list. Spoiler. Memories to Burn, another great song. His vocals are incredible as usual. I love Gene Watson's vocals. One of the best, some of the best in the business, in my opinion. Everything about the song works. I like the fiddles that are used here. Really like the way the drums sound, how they're not too present, but they're not, completely ignored. you know. Great song. Gene Watson, Memories to Burn. Love this song. Another one that I really, really love to cover in the future. Number 8 is Dwight Yoakam, 1,000 Miles. Great story told by this song. Love the vocals. Love how it's very, very slow. Just the guitar at first, and then it builds into more and more. Great song. Another one I would absolutely love to cover in the future. Great Dwight Yoakam song. Great country song. One of my favorites, obviously, is being at number 8 in the countdown. Great song, again. So, massive fan of this one. Please go check it out. Again, not much I can say about these songs aside from just check them out, and without me playing a clip, which would get me copyright striked, no doubt. Number 7 is Court Blood, Hair My Eyes Like a Highland Steer. Another country song that I listened to a shit ton as a kid. One of the few Canadian bands that I actually know about. Surprisingly, I'm very not Canadian. I don't know a shit ton of Canadian bands. But Court Blood is one of them, and they are pretty damn good. Love this song. Loved it as a kid. Loved it now. Just a really solid song. Love kind of the mystery of the song, because a lot of the lyrics don't really make sense on your first listen, but as you listen to more, you're like, oh, okay. You're like, okay, so these are just lyrics then. Great song. Love the guitar in there. The drums aren't present much, but I do like when they are there, because they're not needed necessarily. The bass is pretty good. The yodeling actually works pretty good and pretty well with the tone it down type of part. I really like that. Core Blood. The vocals are great, and it's just a really damn good song in my opinion. One from my childhood that I still love now. Number 6 is Merle Haggard, Working Man Blues. Great song. Similar to Lord Have Mercy on the Working Man. Really damn good song. Badass song. Would love to cover it in the future. Sounds like a really, really good. It's a really great sound to it. I believe there's a more modern version done by someone, but I'm not a big fan of that one. I think George Jones actually covered this one, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm probably am. Merle Haggard, though, great singer, great songwriter. I'm pretty sure he wrote some of his own songs, and this is a really, really solid song. Please check it out, coming in at number 6. Number 5, another Gene Watson song, When a Man Can Get a Woman Off His Mind. This is a song that I've only started listening to the past 3 to 4 months, I'm pretty sure. It's one that I would love to cover in the future as well. Again, pretty much every song in this top 10 pretty much is one I would love to cover. Core Blood's the only one I know I cannot cover because I cannot yodel. But When a Man Can Get a Woman Off His Mind, great vocals. Gene Watson, again, one of the best singers in country music, in my opinion. Damn good lyrics. Love. It's weird. There was 2 versions. One was the cover version. One was the version honoring Bill Anderson, which is the one that I had heard a lot. And then it was maybe only like 2 months ago or a month and a half ago that I heard the studio version, and I love the studio version. I think the studio version works so much more. Fiddles are on there, as opposed to the Bill Anderson tribute show. I'm pretty sure it's just a guitar and maybe a little bit of drums, a little bit of percussion there. But it's the studio version is great. The studio version is the one that I love. The studio version, please go check it out. Damn good version. All you have to do, I think, is look up Gene Watson, When a Man Can Get a Woman Off His Mind, and I believe it's from like Country Songs Forever, Country Songs Radio or something. It's a verified channel. Or Country at Its Finest. That's who uploaded it. Country at Its Finest. So yeah, great song. Please go check it out. Really good one. Number 4, Johnny Cash, Folsom Prison Blues. love Johnny Cash. Anyone who's listened to any music at all, it seems like they've heard of this song. So I don't have to say much about the song. Folsom Prison Blues is a badass song. Please go check it out. Number 3, George Jones, The Grand Tour. One of the greatest country songs of all time. At least in my opinion, one of my favorites for sure. It's just a great song. Tells a really, really damn good story. George Jones' vocals are great. One of those songs that builds up again. George really liked to do that in this era, it seemed. Really, really great song, and obviously one of my favorites. Number 2 is Merle Haggard, The Way I Am. So I believe this was number 2 last year as well. I believe it was number 2, so it remains at the number 2 spot this year. I'm pretty sure it was number 2. It might have been number 3, but I'm pretty sure it was in my top 5 last year, at least. For sure in my top 5, I'm pretty sure. But Merle Haggard, The Way I Am, a song that I believe I did cover on this channel. It is pretty damn good. Merle Haggard's vocals, again, are great. The George Jones cover version I arguably could have put, if I could say listen to a different version than the studio version, listen to the one that they did together. It's just look up Merle Haggard, George Jones, The Way I Am. It's the one that also features, I believe it's Yesterday's Wine, and there's another song in there, but it's a 3-pack song. The Way I Am is the one that opens the video. Damn good version. I love that one, but the studio version is really, really solid. There's a reason this was, I believe, the second song I ever covered on the channel. There's a reason for that. I absolutely love this song. And my number 1 song is a song, my number 1 favorite country song is one that I actually have tried to cover before, but I haven't been able to get the vocals down for some reason, which is weird. I'm able to do some of these songs. I've actually sang some of these songs just privately, with my dad while we're practicing, and I've not been able to get this one down for some reason. Number 1 is last year's number 1, George Jones, Window Up Above. This is a damn good country song. I absolutely love this song. The vocals are perfect here. The guitars are great. I love everything about the song. I don't want to say too much about it, but it's a damn good cheating song. Please go listen to it, guys. Listen to every one of these songs that are on the list. It is imperative to me. If you respect me as a content creator, you will at least give country music a chance. At least listen to the top 10. Please, at least listen to the top 10. At least listen to Hair Mine's Like a Highland Stair, 1,000 Miles, When a Man Can Get a Woman Off His Mind, and Window Up Above, because I'm pretty sure if you're a fan of me, you've probably checked out The Way I Am cover before and at least heard that song. But, number 1, Window Up Above, great song, absolutely love it. It's just my favorite country song. Every time it comes on my iTunes, I'm like, yep, I'm listening to this. Pretty much every one of these top 10, when they come up in my iTunes, I'm like, yep, all right, here we go. I'm listening to it, I'll kind of stop what I'm doing and just enjoy the music as well, so there's that. Which would make it really annoying if all 10 of them played one after another, after another, after another. That would be very annoying. But, yeah, guys, so that is going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way through this video, holy shit, thank you very much for listening to me ramble on about country music for 30 minutes. Tomorrow's video is going to be much of the same, except I'm doing it for rock music. So, yeah. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share, and anything but it's not limited to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything else. My name is Horace. Subscribe to Puff Club, subscribe to Hazy Club, subscribe to the D Nation. If you remember the Mod Squad, thank you for monitoring comments on any streams and or any videos that I post. It is much greatly appreciated. Links in the description are the Amazon wishlist, the PO Box, the PayPal. Much greatly appreciated. If anything is sent my way via those. Not at all required, though. If you do send anything from November or December, you will get it opened on a special Christmas Eve live stream, which we are going to be doing this year on Christmas Eve, because previously when I tried to do it on Christmas Day, it was kind of a disaster, and it didn't really work, so, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, the Amazon list, the PO Box, the PayPal, the Discord is in the description. Join it if you want to get notifications every time I go live or every time I post a video. We got the Twitch, the Speedrun, and the Letterboxd, and I think one more, but I keep forgetting, except I actually have remembered now. No, we don't. Those are all the links in the description. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Horace, and I am out. Stay classy, boys. Adi Morial. And always remember, no matter how bad they suck like this year or how good they are like last year, go Habs, go, baby. And, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Again, my name is Horace. I love you guys. And I am out. Enjoy the playlist in the description, boys. Check out the last video. Check out all the rest of the videos for 25 Days of Harry. I think you guys might like them. And I am out again. Love you guys. Peace.